Well, none of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Children have to go back to the roots, yeah. None of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Children have to go back to the roots. I'm telling you now, the truth, the truth. Telling you, yeah, the truth, the truth. You have to go back to the roots, the roots. Go to the roots, to the roots. Yeah, man, you know, this is Benjamin out of the Smiling Coast, West Africa, Gambia, representing for the one and only Abu, the big man you don't know, the Soninke warrior, the man that brings the truth, Soninke warrior, the sign of enlightenment, the Soninke warrior, the righteous and the true African. Abu, reveal the truth to them, you know, no matter how them try to run from it, because none of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Yes, we have to dig back the roots, yeah. Fire!
Subscribe now.
I remember the days, all those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place on a midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time sings a song. In the old neighborhood, as the clock strikes one, the memory lives just as it stood, like a quiet dream.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Afridamus report. I'm sure some of you are probably surprised I came before the time. It wouldn't be a long show, but this show needs to take place, because, the place where I'm at right now is 55 degrees. Yes, if you are somewhere in Africa or in some tropic, you'll be like, so what? You guys got a little bit of sun. Sun is a big deal to us over here, and everybody and their mama are already out and about, and I've got places to get to, so I don't want the traffic to clog up before I go out there. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And I see already we have some infiltrators in the chat section, because they are here to infiltrate for the US. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get straight to the news without wasting any time. I don't know if you guys have heard it. As you know, you see, when it comes to Africans are not allowed, quote unquote, to practice our own way of life. Have you noticed? When people try to even use the slavery deflection, they would say, oh, you Africans sold your own people. You notice the word own people? Own people? But now, we do things to our own people. Then other people decide to do things to us, including trying to dictate their way of life unto us. Because you see, the United States policy now is to dictate the homosexuality, LGBTQIA. It depends on the day they want to add the letter. Because here in America, they fought, the Christians, quote unquote. These are lukewarm Christians, Whitney Christians, because if they were real Christian and they are standing 10 toes on the word of God, no man or machine can change them. So this is why, shout out to Museveni, what you're about to see here. It started first, the same Europeans, America and Europe itself. Europeans came to Africa. They pillaged Africa. They continue to pillage Africa. They claim they own our lands. How do they own it? All those mines, our minerals, they own them. They get to dictate to us what the prices are. And then they come back and tell us, we are giving you aid. Is it really aid? You got to be careful. Not all money is good money. Now, They said, they are saying to Uganda, we want you to accept homosexuality. And it's not only Uganda, Ghana, all these places. The United States, their policy. See, once Trump left, Trump said America only, America first. And most of you dummies talking about he's racist. That is a good thing. He should promote America first and America only. That would mean he would leave other nations alone. You notice the last 4 years when Trump was there, did you guys hear about this homosexuality, people trying to impose their will on Africa? Well, it started. It's been going. It started, Obama was pushing it. So now Obama is back in the basement. It's happening again. They say aid. Are they giving aid to Africa? No, they are not giving aid to Africa. These are loans. See, ever since these people came to Africa, you know, and, stole our human resources. Yes, human beings, put them in cargoes. They are like, you know what, that is not enough. Let's not just take their humans. Let's take their crops, their resources. And that is that same system that we, the Africans, are playing in. We are playing in that system. So now our culture, because they've changed many parts of our culture, now they want to impose homosexuality on us. Yes. So they want to make Uganda the example. So lately, the US State Department released a statement after Uganda passed a law to stand on the 10 toes down, saying no homosexuality in Uganda. It is against the Ugandan people's culture. It is against their religion. And one should respect that. If you want to be a homosexual or whatever you want to be, you be that in your own country. But no, the United States, as you see, Obama, Biden, these people have an agenda. And their agenda is to turn the world homo. Have you noticed they're not putting other presidents from other places, on the push to try to threaten them? So it is time for African nations to give America the middle finger. But is that happening? I don't think so, because this past week, this week as we speak, the United States military Marine unit they are conducting a joint training with the Ghanaian military, but they are pretending to say, oh, it's West Africa. Because you see, as these people are using deflections, talking about Trump is gonna go to jail, all BS. Oh, Vladimir Putin is gonna get arrested. No, World War III is already begun. Because let me tell you, these people have gone past using tanks in Ukraine. Now they are using hypersonic missiles. Go see what type of weapons Russia is showcasing. So just like World War One, World War II, how they recruited Africans and brought Africans into this war, I am already seeing it happening. All this black repatriation thing to Ghana, I'm becoming more suspicious. It looks like a Trojan's horse. Remember when they wanted to colonize Africa, they sent the missionaries. Remember King Leopold, what he told the missionaries? You're not teaching the Africans about God. They already know God. You are there to deceive them. You are there to make them submissive. You are there to turn them into slaves. So this time around, they know the Africans are on the up and up, some of them. But now they are trying, like I'm seeing, especially Ghana. The blacks are the new missionaries, because they are bringing the homosexuality. Not all of them, but many. We've already had homosexual cases in Ghana. And now we have the United States military in the waters of Ghana. Let me show you guys. Let me show you here. Hold on. Let me show you what is happening, right? Here we go.
Meanwhile, US commanders are leading an annual counter-terrorism exercise in West Africa. They have urged coastal countries to depend on each other to contain the Islamist insurgency, which is spreading for a decade. Defensive efforts have failed to stop an Islamist insurgency that has killed thousands and displaced millions. The security experts say that it may get worse since thousands of French troops were forced out of Mali and Burkina Faso. More details in the next report. Take a look.
This counterterrorism exercise in Ghana is being led by U.S. commanders. Their mission is...
Guys, so how long have the battle been going on in the Sahel, ladies and gentlemen? How long? You see, Ghana is right now being the foot soldiers for the Americans. They are bringing the Americans into the territory. Because you guys remember there was a leaked document where Ghana's president, was going to give way for Burkina Faso to be invaded. You guys thought that was just empty talk. I don't know what the, agreements are on this. But this right here, with everything that is going on, this doesn't look good. Just FYI. Let me give you just a short, brief one, and then we'll get into Museveni.
Is to contain a spreading Islamist insurgency. But the commanders here are trying to train West Africa's coastal nations to depend on each other in that fight, rather than non-Western powers like Russia. Colonel Robert Zyla.
Did you guys hear this? Did you guys hear this? They are trying to recruit Africans to fight Russia, people. They are recruiting. This is not our fight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you right now. What's this have to do with us Africans? Do you guys think when you hear World War, it just happened just like that? No. This got all the smell of World War. Oh, they want to come and fight Islamists. Is Islamists a problem for Ghana? Burkina Faso, Niger, all this Mali, they've been fighting these Islamists by themselves. Now they kick the French out. Guess who came? The United States. The United States, they are imperialists. They are the imperialists. They are colonialists, but they don't need to completely put their soldiers there. They are gearing up for World War III. Just FYI. And Africans, we can no longer partake in this. No, they are pretending, saying that, we are helping the Africans. Are they? The whites are the ones commanding the Africans. So now they are threatening Museveni today, right? So on the coast of West Africa, they are training Ghanaians, soldiers. You've already got some of these black LGBT people. I saw a building that they demolished. They said it was being built secretly with LGBTQ money. You got all these US, people, even Kamala Harris, they all heading to Ghana. What is going on? So don't see this as good thing. It is not.
It really comes to synchronizing or bringing everybody to a variety.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
of different countries fishing in here and really pulling material resources, fish and protein from the coastal West Africa shores without permission. I think that one is a significant one that we're really trying to...
Guys, you see this? You seeing how these white people of America is putting themselves in African business? Let's be real. What is it to them? Oh, they now all of us now they care that people are stealing African fish. How about, okay, when you put boots on the African people's neck and tell us, you know what, your products, this is how much it's going to cost. This is how much it's going to cost. If the leader, any leader that opposes it, you guys come and take him out. So now they're making it easier to take them out because Russia and China are trying to get a strong foothold in Africa. And that's what Africa needs, competition. We don't have to participate in the war. Let them fight it. Let them fight it. You see? So Ghana need to wake up. I don't know what is going on, but the same old, those 1940s and stuff, Africans must wake up to that. Ghana is, Nigeria's president, I'm suspicious that he is a US bootleg. He was put there. You see, he's not the one that the Nigerian people pick. Stacey Abrams was there. The man was educated in the United States. They love him. Okay? Pretty soon, I'm telling you, within a year, I'm the one you would say, oh, Afridamus said it. You will see they are going to start changing the laws. Nigeria's laws will be changing more and more, leaning towards US more and more. And you would, if they didn't already start recruiting soldiers already in Nigeria, you do realize you're seeing recruiting here, right? These people are being trained to fight against Russia and China. I'm just letting you know. Talking about Islamists. Guys, Islamists are desert people. They are desert people. What Islamists fighting people in the water? Even except the Somalis, even those people, Al-Shabaab do not fight in the water. The people they call pirates are the ones there. So this is just a smoking mirror. I'm just telling you the truth here.
Work with our partners to get our arms around and to slow down. And then there's a variety of other threats, criminal threats, human trafficking, drugs, other things that are coming in through the maritime environment. So our partners here in coastal West Africa really face a variety of threats in the maritime. And we're really happy. This is the first time we've been able to do a maritime special operations training group here during Flintlock. And it's something we want to sustain.
Are you guys seeing this? Getting Negroes to crawl in water. Are you guys seeing this?
In a warning, once she's gonna yell again, and then we're gonna get everybody up there, so nobody gets in the way, and then you guys fail.
Guys, did you hear that person's accent? Did you guys hear that accent? Huh. Africans, you better wake up. That is a Black American. So these people can't even pretend they're like, oh yeah, we're training the African. You do did you hear this soldier that is talking? Did you hear him? That is not a Ghanaian soldier. He's got the Ghanaian badge though. He's got an American accent, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear that? So I'm just giving you FYI. This, blackity black thing, we need to relook the whole thing. Who is, I'm just telling you the facts, right? Yes, are there people who are real Pan-Africanists? Sure. But can they hijack their movement and bastardize this to try to enter Africa? Of course. Just like with the Black Lives Matter. They say Black Lives Matter, but who is Black Lives Matter really promoting? LGBTQ now. So this Back to Africa movement is the same. That soldier, the soldier that was talking, is a Black American, has a Black American accent. I don't know if you picked up on that.
Hold. There's move.
All right. So you guys see that, right? You guys see that. All right. So with the US, it's like they're hedging their bet to be much, like not only now talking, they want to have strong military presence there. Strong military presence. Miss MS Delta, thank you for the super chat. He said, African cousins, keep your eyes open. Stacey Abrams is nobody's friend. Many blacks in Georgia didn't vote for her. MS Delta, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for saying that, because you see, many Africans probably think, all the blacks support Stacey Abrams, when in fact that is not the case. So now let's get to the story here before I leave. We have Uganda. You guys know Uganda, right? The president of Uganda, Museveni. I've done topics on that here. So they voted. Mind you, this is his country. He's the president. The Ugandan people have the right to practice their own culture, their own religion, what they see fit and what they don't see fit. But now, if you're practicing homosexuality in the West, in America, why would you force it on other people? So the US State Department is saying Uganda, they're going to reconsider aid on Uganda because of their stance on homosexuality. Let me play it here so you guys get it. Here we go.
What I can tell you about steps the United States might take in response is that we are undertaking a review of our relationship with Uganda in light of this decision.
But Museveni remains unperturbed.
The outsiders cannot dictate to us. This is our country, this is our society, this is our future. It is not anybody's future. The outsiders will have to live with us, or if they don't want, they take their aid and we shall. Uganda is very rich, we don't need aid. In fact, aid is part of the problem.
All right, guys, listen, I have nothing.
Guys, he is absolutely right. Uganda and other African countries don't need this quote-unquote aid. Uganda is rich. The aid is what is part of the problem. So you want the people to sell their principle. This is pretty much trying to be a booty bandit. And it's like, how are you going to buy the whole country's booty? How does that even make sense? You see? So let's continue.
Nothing against the LGBTQ community. But you have to put your foot down when someone is trying to force something on you. You can't tell a country how to run their country. That's like a Middle Eastern country trying to dictate to America that all the women should be wearing hijabs. That's like them telling us how to run shit in America. Can y'all believe this nonsense?
All right. So, guys, you heard that. I brought a Black American commentary on it just to show you that, okay, it is not what they are showing you, like saying all the blacks are down for this. The pictures they are showing us, those are the Hollywood people. Did you hear the take of a regular Black American on this? So please, Africa, wake up and leave. Museveni, he stands, I support. Uganda is for Ugandans. Ugandans have the right to live the way they chose to, however way they chose to live. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's not going to be a long show, and I'm not going to open the lines. It's 55 degrees out here today. We don't get to get the sun that much. So I need to go take care of stuff and enjoy some of this sunshine. Let this story marinate. When I get back tomorrow or later, I would open up the line so that we can hop right into the conversation. Okay? So I want to thank all of you, for coming in. I know some of you, you're used to the long show, but Afridamus gotta enjoy, some of the sunshine. We do not get sunshine here. So on that note, I'm gonna close out, with a thank you to all of you and MS Delta T and all those who contributed to this wonderful program. Feel free to leave your comments. And do you think the United States the United States went too far? Do you think United States is being a colonialist? They are trying to impose their will on the African continent. Feel free to leave your comment. Until next time, I'm out.
Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see-through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you? Big flex, my swole up. Double cup and I'm pulled up. Niggas hating like hold up. What's